All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your Saturday. Today we've got one case of 2025 Panini Stars and Stripes Baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and eBay Live. Come on. There we go. That's what happens when you just jam them in there. Let's see. No, right in front of me. I'm blind. All right, we are good to go. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Ooh, start off with a gold. Justin LeBron. Boom. Talk about a great way to get started. 9 out of 10. Joey Volchko out of 199. Sutter DeBrun. Oscar Weiss. Jamal George. CJ Weinstein. Jack Woda. And Nixon Warren. 20 out of 25. Patch auto. It's a nice patch that got tucked away in there. Box number two. Judson Dow, 11 out of 13. Bo Peterson. RJ Cope. Coleman Borthwick. Hunter Watson. Out of 199, Brent Renfroe. Isaac Vidal. And Rocco Maniscalco. 13 of 25. Colton Crispin, out of 13. Gavin Fine. Quentin Young. Braden Harris. Julian Cazares, out of 199. Chase Cotton. Junior Ortiz, out of 199. And Tyson Moore. Brandon Lorenzo, 15 out of 30. Luke Stevenson. Anthony Murphy, out of 199. Danny Dickinson, out of 199. Steve the Monster Millum. Cooper Sides, out of 199. Luke Esquivel, and Parker Leoff. Isaac Vidal, 13 of 13. Dylan Cruz, nice. 8 of 10. RJ Austin Jr., Eric Segura, Luis Hernandez, out of 199. Camden Bowen, Kyle Walker, out of 199. And Anthony Martinez. Trey Phelps, 16 out of 30. Eli Willits. Nathaniel Davis. Dylan Medity, Nate Sneed out of 199. Connor Salerno, Luis Rodriguez, and Xavier Mitchell. Tyler Bremner, out of 50. Tyler Bremner. Trent Grindlinger. Dylan Wood. Matthew Matthias out of 199. Cooper Consiglio. Jeremiah Hall out of 199. And Nico Partita. Where do we buy? Unfortunately, this is, you're a little bit late. These breaks are sold the night before. So, if you want to get in on some breaks, you can go bid right now, actually. For tomorrow. Devin Taylor, out of 30. Dean Curley. Ethan McIlvain, out of 199. Dylan Medity, out of 199. Jackson Matthews, out of 199. Cooper Collins, Jared Grindlinger, and Patrick Forbes. Box number 9. Steel Hall, 14 to 30. Gavin Gravok, 20 out of 25. Nice. Ethan Bingaman. Anthony Martinez, Colton Smith, Ethan Armbruster, Manny Lantigua, and Xavier Mitchell. Cruz Adams, 3 out of 30. Ethan Holiday, nice. Gabe Gakel out of 199. Jason DeCaro, 8 of 50. Andrew Breck, Anthony Frausto. Gavin Marcus out of 199. And Jumbo, Xavier Mitchell, 41 out of 49. Across the halfway point, box number 11. RJ Austin Jr. out of 50. Daniel Savette. Anthony Murphy out of 199. Anthony Martinez out of 199. Luis Hernandez. Chase Cotton. Jacob Carbo out of 199. And Austin Weiss, 20 of 25. RJ Cope Jr., 10 out of 13. Henry Ford, 20 out of 25. Quinn Young out of 199. Brady Nyaxa. Judson Dowell out of 199. Gavin Marcus. Manny Lantigua out of 199. And Meridian LeFew. Dylan Mercado, out of 30. AJ Garcia, out of 199. Gio Rojas. Ooh, Max Bellieu, 1 of 4. Nice. Great patch. Andrew Breck, out of 199. Anthony Ayenson, out of 199. Griffin McCain, and Danny Dickinson, out of 63. Jumbo patch. Box number 14. Hudson Albert out of 30. Or excuse me, out of 50. Daniel Vet out of 25. Eric Becker out of 199. Ethan Bass. Malachi Witherspoon out of 199. Cooper Collins. Joshua Janichelli. And Noah Spalding out of 199. Aiden Stillman out of 50. Dean Curley out of 199. Nice. Anthony Murphy. Brady Murrieta out of 199. Steve Monster Millen. Ethan Armbruster. Jordan Cruz. And Xavier Mitchell. Have a kaboom for Mark McGuire. Boom. We'll take that. Rookie Shepard. Eric Becker out of 25. Eric Segura out of 199. Judson Dowell out of 199. Colton Chrisman and Tyler Knast out of 199. Ethan McIlvain, 9 out of 13. Merrick Houston, out of 199. Quentin Young. Braden Harris, out of 199. Jackson Matthews. Connor Salerno. Jordan Cruz. And Nathan Rapp, 16 to 25. Cody Lashley out of 30. Daniel Vet, 6 of 10. Boom. Slater DeBrun. Ethan Wheeler. Yodelix Quevedo. Chase Cotton out of 199. Joshua Janichelli out of 199. And Xavier Mitchell out of 199. Box number 19. Reminder that after this, we will do a hit recap and go over every single card from the break. Just in case anybody missed anything. Tyler Bremner out of 50. Drew Burris out of 199. Brooks Lee. That's a nice patch. Not numbered, surprisingly. Matt Scott out of 50. Alton Davis out of 199. Brendan Sieber. Griffin McCain. And Jumbo Patch out of 62, Quentin Young. And final box of the break, box number 20. Good luck, everybody. We have another gold. Jeremiah Hall, gold out of 10. 5 out of 10. Drew Burris out of 199. Gabe Gakel. Max Bellew. Andrew Getty. Brendan Lorenzo. Hudson Alpert. And final card of the break will be a jumbo patch for Austin Weiss. 4/57. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. It's been a part of your Saturday morning here with us. Go ahead and get a hit recap going here in just a second. Go over every single card from the break. There are a few. All right. For the hits. Justin LeBron, Joey Volchko, Slater DeBrun, Austin Weiss, Jamal George, CJ Weinstein, Jack Woda, Nixon Warren, Judson Dowell, Bo Peterson, RJ Cope Jr., Coleman Borthwick, Hunter Watson, Brett Renfro, Isaac Vidal, Rocco Maniscalco, Colton Chrisman, Gavin Fine, Quentin Young, Braden Harris, Julian Cazares, Chase Cotton, Junior Lopez, Tyson Moore, Brandon Lorenzo, Luke Stevenson, Anthony Murphy, Danny Dickinson, Steve Millam, Cooper Sides, Luke Esquivel, Parker Leoff, Isaac Vidal, Dylan Cruz, RJ Austin Jr., Eric Segura, Luis Hernandez, Camden Bowen, Kyle Walker, Anthony Martinez. Trey Phelps, Eli Willits, Nathan Davis, Dylan Menity, Nate Snead, Connor Salerno, Luis Rodriguez, Xavier Mitchell, Tyler Bremner, Trent Grindlinger, Dylan Wood, Matthew Matthias, Cooper Consiglio, Jeremiah Hall, Nico Partita, Devin Taylor, Dean Curley, Ethan McIlvain, Dylan Menity, Jackson Matthews, Cooper Collins, Jared Grindlinger, Patrick Forbes. Steele Hall, Gavin Gravok, Ethan Bingaman, Anthony Martinez, Colton Smith, Ethan Armbruster, Manny Lantigua, Xavier Mitchell, Cruz Adams, Ethan Holiday, Gabe Gakel, Jason DeCaro, Andrew Breck, Anthony Frausto, Gavin Marcus, Xavier Mitchell. RJ Austin Jr., Daniel Savette, Anthony Murphy, Anthony Martinez, Luis Hernandez, Chase Cotton, Jacob Carbow, Austin Weiss, RJ Cope, Henry Ford, Quentin Young, Braden Yaxa, Judson Dowell, Gavin Marcus. Manny Lantigua, Meriden LeFew, Dylan Mercado, AJ Garcia, Gio Rojas, Max Bellew, Andrew Breck, Anthony Ayenson, Griffin McCain, Danny Dickinson, Hudson Alpert, and Daniel Savette. Eric Becker, Ethan Bass, Malachi Witherspoon, Cooper Collins, Joshua Giannicelli, Noah Spalding, Aiden Stillman, Dean Curley, Anthony Murphy, Brady Murrieta, Steve Millen, Ethan Armbruster, Jordan Cruz, Xavier Mitchell, Mark McGuire, Rookie Shepard, Eric Becker, Cody Lashley, Daniel Savette, Slater DeBrun, Ethan Wheeler, Yodelix Quevedo, Chase Cotton, Joshua Giannicelli, Xavier Mitchell, Tyler Bremner, Drew Burris, Brooks Lee, Matt Scott, Alden Davis, Brennan Sieber, Griffin McCain, Quinn Young, Jeremiah Hall, Drew Burris, Gabe Gakel, Max Bellew, Andrew Getty, Brandon Lorenzo, Hudson Alpert, Austin Weiss, Eric Segura, Judson Dowell, Colton Chrisman, Tyler Canast, Ethan McIlvain, Merrick Houston, Quentin Young, Braden Harris, Jackson Matthews, Connor Salerno, Jordan Cruz, Ethan Rapp. All right, that will do it for us for baseball. Thank you, guys. We're on to, I believe it's Pro Set Metal up next. So if you're in that, stay around, stay tuned, and we'll be back momentarily.